All right. The GOAT, CC, Caitlin Clark, had some things to say. Obviously, we saw the cryptic message Kelsey Mitchell put out there. Kelsey, you got to stop doing the cryptic messages, bro. You know it's going to stir the pot, girl. Come on now, Kelsey. I don't believe Kelsey is going anywhere. She is going to be Indiana Fever. We got to get to what Caitlin Clark had to say.
Nobody saw this reaction coming. One cryptic post sent WNBA fans into full panic mode, and just when the noise peaked, Caitlin Clark stepped in and shut everything down. Rumors were everywhere. Trade talks, free agency chaos, front office drama, but Clark didn't whisper. She didn't hesitate. She dropped one comment, and the entire league felt the impact. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because today's story proves one thing. Real stars don't run from chaos. They control it. It all started with a single post from Kelsey Mitchell. An O explanation. And O context, just a picture and 4 words, eyes open, mouth closed. That was it, and instantly WNBA Twitter exploded. Fans started asking, is she leaving? Is Indiana finished? Is this the end of the Fever backcourt? The rumors didn't walk. They sprinted. Let's be real, Kelsey Mitchell isn't just another player. She's the Fever's leading scorer. She's speed. She's buckets. She's constant pressure. S.O. when she posts something cryptic, the entire league stops and listens.
All winter, all spring, waiting to get to Caitlin Clark in the WNBA season so she could cook these chicks. We was waiting. We got 13 games all year, bro. All year, we got 13 games. That was the most disappointing thing. Hey, look, injuries happen. But I was looking forward to watching 44 games of Caitlin Clark destroying people. And we only got 13 games. Sad story.
And for a brief moment, even Fever fans held their breath. Then something happened that changed everything. An O press conference, no interview, no PR statement, just one comment. Caitlin Clark replied directly under Kelsey's post. Let's go, Kels.
In the caption of her post, Clark showed support for Mitchell by commenting on the post. She wrote, "Let's go, Kels." Mitchell will be playing alongside Sonia Citron, Ezzie Magbegor, Natisha Heidemann, Sanaya Rivers, and Mo Billings with the Hive BC in 2026. The team will be coached by Chicago Sky assistant Rena Wakama. The second season of Unrivaled kicks off January 5th. It will be interesting to see how Mitchell performs in the 3-on-3 setting. It's worth noting she led the Fever in scoring during the 25 season with 20 points on 45% shooting. As for Clark, fans can expect to keep cheering for.
That was it. 0.5 words, 0.0 fear, maximum impact. That wasn't just support, it was loyalty. Caitlin Clark didn't try to calm the rumors. She didn't deny anything. She didn't over-explain. She sent a clear message. That's my teammate. That's my sister. We're locked in. And just like that, the noise stopped. Here's what the rumors got wrong. Kelsey Mitchell wasn't leaving the Indiana Fever. She wasn't forcing a trade. She wasn't walking away from Caitlin Clark. She was joining Unrivaled, the 3-on-3. Offseason league, a different platform, a new challenge, more exposure. That's alt, and O betrayal, and O drama. You see, the league isn't used to this. They're used to ego, jealousy, and silence. But Caitlin Clark, she celebrates her teammates, loudly, publicly, and without hesitation.
You know what I mean? I don't think that's, she not trying to do that. But Caitlin Clark very much in support of Kelsey Mitchell with Hive BC in Unrivaled, okay? Now we got to go over to front office sports, man. And shout out to Annie Costable. All right, Annie Costable had an article here titled "The Year of the WNBA's Extinctual Fight." And this could be do or die for the league. I think there's a lot of people in decision-making spots with the WNBPA who are a conflict of interest. And that's not like, that's not me looking at y'all character and saying it's a conflict of interest. It's me looking at the facts. When you are signed with competitor leagues and you have stake in competitor leagues, I don't think you should.
She didn't feel threatened. She didn't feel insecure. She felt proud. And that's exactly why Caitlin Clark scares people, not just because she pulls up from the logo, not just because she fills arenas everywhere she goes, but because she leads. She protects her people. She controls the narrative. She refuses to let outsiders divide the locker room. That's real superstar behavior. Now zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Kelsey Mitchell joining unrivaled Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston, multiple Fever players, competing, developing, and sharpening their games on bigger stages. And through it all, Caitlin Clark stays focused, still locked in, still leading from the front. And oh panic, and oh jealousy, and oh cracks. This team isn't breaking apart, it's leveling up.
Here's a look at the most significant moments in labor talks between the WNBA and WNBPA in 2025. Now, we know there's been so many things that have happened, man, from before when, like, and she starts it off right here, the new year. The 2025 calendar kicked off with the debut of Startup League 3-on-3 Unrivaled in January, co-founded by WNBPA executive leaders. See, that's a problem right there. That is what I'm talking about. WNBPA executive leaders Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. At the time, negotiations had not yet taken off, but players took full advantage of the exposure they were receiving while playing in the new league based in Miami. Okay, so you had Unrivaled kicked off even before Unrivaled's inaugural season started. You had Angel Reese on her podcast saying that Unrivaled was going to be the only league players ended up playing in, just for her not to end up playing in year 2.
They're leveling up. Some people wanted drama. They wanted separation. They wanted headlines. Instead, they got unity, and nothing frustrates critics more than a team that refuses to fall apart. Caitlin Clark didn't say much, but what she said carried weight. In a league full of noise, her loyalty spoke louder than rumors ever could. If you respect real leadership, if you believe in teammate loyalty, and if you see what Caitlin Clark is building, smash that like button, subscribe for more real WNBA stories, and drop a comment below. Do you think this is the strongest backcourt bond in the league? And that was all it took. One simple line, yet it carried weight, and oh emojis, and oh explanations, and oh backtracking, just confidence. That comment hit like a signal flared. IT told the fans to relax. IT told the locker room everything was solid. And it told the league this bond was real. And oh drama, no cracks, no confusion, just chemistry. In a moment where silence could have fueled chaos, Caitlin Clark chose clarity. And once again, she proved why leadership isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just perfectly timed. And once again, she proved why leadership isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just perfectly timed and perfectly understood by everyone watching. And in that single moment, the story flipped from rumors and panic to trust, unity, and a team moving forward together.